Today's reading is from Genesis 34. Dinah, the daughter whom Leah had borne to Jacob, went to meet the women of that country. When Shechem, the son of the Hivite Hamor of the country's prince, saw her, he took her, slept with her, and humiliated her. He was drawn to Dinah, Jacob's daughter. He loved the young woman and tried to win her heart. Shechem said to his father Hamor, "Get this girl for me as a wife." Now Jacob heard that Shechem defiled his daughter Dinah, but his sons were with the animals of the countryside, so he decided to keep quiet until they got back. Meanwhile, Hamor, Shechem's father, went out to Jacob to speak with him. Just then, Jacob's son got back from the countryside. When he heard what was happening, they were deeply offended and very angry, because Shechem had disgraced Israel by sleeping with Jacob's daughter. Such things are simply not done. Hamor said to them, "My son Shechem's heart is set on your daughter. Please let him marry her. Arrange marriages with us. Give us your daughter and take our daughters for yourselves. Live with us. This land is available to you. Settle down, travel through it, and buy property in it." Shechem said to Dinah's father and brothers, "If you approve of me, tell me what you want, and I will give it to you. Make the bride price and marriage gifts as large as you like, and I will pay whatever you tell me. Then let me marry the young woman." Jacob's son responded deviously to Shechem's and his father Hamor, because Shechem's defiled their sister Dinah. They said to them, "We can't do this, allowing our sister to marry uncircumcised men, because it is disgraceful to us. We can only agree to do this if we circumcise every male as we do. Then we will give our daughter to you, and we will take your daughter we will take your daughters for ourselves. We will live with you and be one. But if you don't listen to us and become circumcised, we will take our daughters and leave." Their idea seemed like a good one to Hamor and Hamor's son Shechem. The young man didn't waste any time doing this because he liked Jacob's daughter so much. He was more respectful than anyone else in his father's household. Hamor and his son Shechem went to their city gates and spoke to the men of their city. "These men wanted peace with us. Let them live in the land and travel through it. There's plenty of land for them. We will marry their daughters and give them our daughters. But the men will agree to live with us and become one only if we circumcise every male, just as they do. Their livestock, their property, and all of their animals. Won't they be ours? Let's agree with them and let them live with us." Everyone at the city gate agreed, and Hamor and his son Shechem, so every able-bodied male in the city was circumcised. On the third day, when they were still in pain, two of Jacob's sons and Dinah's brothers, Simon and Levi, took their swords, came into the city, which suspected nothing, and killed every male. They killed Hamor and his son Shechem with their swords. They took Dinah from Shechem's household and left. When Jacob's other sons discovered the dead, they looted the city and then had defiled their sister. They took their flock, their cattle, and their donkeys, whether in the city or in the fields nearby. They carried off their property, their children, and their wives. They looted the entire place. Jacob said to Simon and Levi, "You put me in danger by making me a fence to who's lived in this land, and the Canaanites and the Perizzites. I have only a few men, and may forces join me and destroy me and my household." They said, "But we didn't treat our sister like a prostitute."